I nearly lost my marriage because of porn addiction, and if you think about dating while in early recovery, you need to hear this first. I've been there myself. I've always in a relationship during my recovery journey and my porn addiction. It absolutely rampaged through my relationship and nearly cost me everything. And that's exactly why I need to share this with you today. In this video, I'm going to tell you exactly why you might want to wait before jumping into dating during recovery from porn addiction. I'll share what I've learned from my own experience, both personally and from working with others in recovery, and why timing is everything when it comes to relationships during this journey. And look, I know this might not be what you want to hear. Maybe you're feeling lonely, you think you have the right relationship that might actually help your recovery, but there are some really important reasons why thinking about this could set you back and potentially hurt someone else in the process. Before we dive in, I want you to know that I'm speaking from both personal experience and from seeing this play out with others in recovery. This isn't about keeping you from finding love forever, it's about making sure you're in the best possible position to build a healthy, lasting relationship when the time is right. 1. The reality of early recovery and relationships. Let me be honest with you about something I've learned the hard way. When you're in early recovery from porn addiction, you're not as healthy as you think, and I mean that in the most caring way possible. I remember thinking I was doing fine in my relationship, but the truth was, I was terrible at non-sexual intimacy, I was terrible at sexual intimacy too. And you know what's really common with porn addiction? Most of us end up preferring porn over the real connection. That's just the reality of what addiction does to our brains and our ability to form genuine relationships. So if you're in early recovery, maybe you've had a couple of relapses, which is totally normal by the way, but if you're dating during this time, you're likely going to harm someone that you're with, and that's not fair to them, and honestly, it's not fair to you either. 2. The importance of personal healing first. Here's what I really want you to understand about recovery. It's not just about stopping the behavior. That's just the beginning. The real work, the stuff that actually leads to lasting change, is healing the underlying issues that we've been medicating with porn in the first place. Think about it. People who are active in their addiction aren't very healthy. We're not dealing with our inner demons. We're not processing our thoughts and feelings in a healthy way. We're using the porn to numb out or escape. And when you're in that place, you're not in a position to be a healthy partner for someone else. That's why I typically recommend waiting at least 90 days to 6 months, if not a year, before getting into a relationship. I know that sounds like a long time, but here's why it's so important. You need to not only stop the behavior, but actually change as a person. You need to get comfortable in your own skin without using porn as a crutch. 3. The risk of trading one addiction for another. Here's something that doesn't get talked about enough. There's this thing called love and relationship addiction, and it's pretty common for people recovering from porn addiction to fall into this trap. When you get into a relationship too quickly in early recovery, it can be really easy to make that relationship your new compulsive behavior. What happens is instead of obsessing about looking at pornography, you start to obsess about the person you're with. You might try to act out your porn-influenced fantasies with them, or you get addicted to the intensity of the relationship and the love. And guess what? That's just an unhealthy thing, just like pornography. 4. The promise of better relationships through recovery. Now here's the good news, and this is really important. If your recovery is right, if you take time to heal the underlying issues and stay sober, if you build a community of support and maintain your sexual sobriety, you can actually become an amazing partner for somebody, eventually. Why? Because you'll know yourself really well. You'll understand your triggers, your boundaries, what's okay and what's not. You'll be able to be both mentally and physically faithful and present to your partner because you've done the work to heal from the inside out. Hey, if you're struggling with porn addiction and need support in your recovery journey, I want you to know that you don't have to do this alone. Click the link in the description below, learn more about our recovery program and our community. We've helped hundreds of men break free from porn addiction and build healthy relationships. Look, I know waiting to date might feel hard right now, but trust me, the benefits outweigh any temporary discomfort. When you do come back to dating, you'll be much better as a partner and you won't risk causing damage to someone else because your recovery will be in a solid place. Remember, this isn't about never dating again. It's about timing. It's about making sure you're truly ready and you have something to offer somebody else in a healthy relationship. And that starts with being the best version of yourself. If you found this video helpful, make sure to check out my next video where I break down specific steps you need to take in your recovery.